we are preparing to come to Canada and we're flying in a couple of days. So what I decided to do is to make a dehydrated meal for Pax for the flight because it's going to be 2 + 9 hours, so it's going to be 11 hours of flying with a break in London. And I bought organic turkey, organic squash and organic lettuce. I chopped it up, I mix it up, and then I put it on a dehydrator. So we have a nice meal, and I'll decide on the flight whether I'm going to rehydrate it or whether I'll just feed it to him as a homemade kibble. Pax is supervising. Are you hungry? Do you want to taste it, see whether it's good? He's been an absolute angel in the last 3 weeks since we got him. I have gone through traveling to Graz and back, which is about 700 kilometers each way. Had to kind of spend a lot of time going back and forth to the hospital because my mom is hospitalized, and that's been really tough. And Pax is keeping our spirits high. We go for walks in the morning. Sometimes he's a little naughty. He likes to jump up still on people, loves dogs, loves to play. And, oh, he's done. It's hard to hold the phone and do this with one hand, but I don't have a tripod that is high enough here, so hopefully you'll forgive me. Mix it in a little bit. I love the color of the turkey meat and the lettuce and the squash. It looks very nice. So make sure it's not too thick if you make it yourself. If you're traveling and you want to make your dog natural travel pack. Okay, so I'm gonna wash my hands and then I'll show you how I place the trays. I actually have some dehydrated beef and turkey jerky here as well. I made it last time, and that's another way to use the dehydrator to make treats. You can see I'm using WMF dehydrator. It's really compact, I like that. And I'm actually going to put these treats on for a little longer because they're still a little moist, and I like them to be very brittle, not so bendy. They should break, okay? So this is still a little too wet. And I'm gonna put the meat, the in-flight meals on top because the jerky will make it smell really, really nice. Now make sure that the trays fit nicely. There's no opening, otherwise the air would blow sideways and it would not dehydrate. Now I put the lid on, and when you're doing this, it's actually really good not to leave the dehydrator outside, but leave it at the window somewhere with the screen so the flies can't get at it, but it also doesn't make your house kind of smelly. So all you need to do now is turn the dehydrator on. I usually set it up for 10 to 12 hours. 10 hours is usually pretty good, but you know, sometimes it can be a little more, a little less. Make sure that the meat is drier than wetter. It's always better. And so I set it for 10 hours and 70 degrees, okay? And then I press the play button, and there you go. It's drying. It looks lovely. I would like to see how kibble, well, I've seen how kibble is made. This is definitely not the method. You know, even with dehydrated food, I've seen that quite often it smells really badly. And this particular meal doesn't smell bad at all.
And here is the final product. Pax was really begging me to give him more than he should, so I have to control him because he likes it so much. But if you're traveling, this is a perfect meal, much better than any kibble in the world. So have a wonderful day and safe travels.